In this video, I want to teach you how to jibe and how that became a massive breakthrough for me, and share everything else that happened in the last 2 sessions that really helped me to suddenly be able to parawing.
You and me together on the open road, drop top the ceiling and away we go. No need to wait for summertime. Anywhere with you is like paradise. Feel the sun rays running through our veins. Yesterday's blues feeling miles away. Crank up the tunes on the stereo, sending good vibes here to Tokyo. Let's roll, there's no time to wait. Let's go, yeah, we're on our way. So here's to the good times. Cheers to the good life. All we need is a little bit of sunshine and some company to feel alright. Here's to the good times. Soaking up the heat in the summer haze, sipping on the good life every day. Slowing down time with you by my side. Nowhere to be, everything's so right. This life is more than we could dream.
So my first breakthrough was that I stopped going out in 12 knots. Now, it might seem really obvious to most of you, but I kept going out in 12 knots and having a bad time. So I've had now 4 sessions that have been 15 knots or more. And in that 4 sessions, I've done so much. You won't achieve anything in less than 15 knots. So as I've said in other videos, when learning to parawing, do not bother going out in 15 knots or less. Go hit up some netball courts or something and practice. This is exactly what I did. Upon some advice of some folks in the Parawing Facebook group, on a light day, I went out and played around. This is where I figured out the whole around the world thing and back winging, and I actually achieved so much in such a short session. So I'd encourage you to get on a skateboard, preferably one of those skate surfs, and have a crack in 12 to 15 knots. I was actually amazed at how much this translated to on-water skills, because all of a sudden I could do these things that I have not been able to do in any other session. My second major breakthrough was that I learned to jibe. And this really does change everything, because you're not crashing and getting tangles all the time. Jibing is actually really easy. And the mistake I was making was because I've never kite foiled. For those that say if you've flown a kite before, it makes it easier to learn to parawing, that's too vague. It's actually, if you've learned to kite foil before, it's a lot easier. I want to show you how to jibe. It's easy so long as you pull the brake lines. What I was doing was flying the kite to 12 o'clock to try and go under, same way you do on a twin tip, because you want to depower the kite. But what you actually want to do is fly the wing down in front of you rather than flying it high. You can actually steer the parawing then with the brake lines being pulled. Whereas I was doing the opposite. I was trying to depower it and fly it above my head to go under it. The way you actually are depowering the parawing is because you tack downwind, and that allows the wing to just sit there. As long as you've got the brake lines pulled, it'll stay low in the window and you'll be able to twist the bar, pull the brake lines, and begin your jibe. And when you're facing the way you want to go, sheet out, bring the parawing back into the front of the window, and voila.
This is Dave coming to you from the editing booth. I just wanted to clarify that jibing like this doesn't really work in lighter winds, and so you're better off sometimes just tacking if you can, or just redeploying. So just wanted to say that.
The other breakthrough was hot launching or relaunching when I crashed the parawing. You can launch the parawing off the water with the leading edge facing into the water, and so long as no water gets into the cells. The more time your parawing is in the air, the better time you're going to have with this sport in general. It's super easy, so just yank on the brake lines and twist the bar, and the parawing will fly up and backwards, and then you can twist it and then it will fly into whatever direction you put it. So some gear changes. I ditched the 8.6 Cypher and I'm now on the SAW 7.4 Cypher. That's 115 litres by 20 wide. I've been loving this combination with the 980S. I tried it with the 1130 and the 850, and I found that the 980 was the easiest for being able to do turns fast enough, but still enough low end to get me up. I really like this setup, and I think moving forward, this is probably the setup I'm going to be on the most. I am surprisingly really excited to get a 3 meter from Flow. I found that the 4.2, when it gets into that 22, 23 knot range, you are absolutely cooking. And for those days when it's that windy, I'd love to be able to just take a 3 meter out, super easy to stow, and you don't get as overpowered as you potentially would. The thing I'm now looking really forward to is getting my 75 litre Amos wingboard. Amos and I have worked together to downgrade the Cypher into a wing shape. Perfect for parawinging and winging. Mine's going to be 6 foot by 20 at 75 litres. This means that it's nice and thin, but you will get lots of surface area. I've learned this from the Cruiser, being a little bit wider, that surface area is your friend. You don't always need to bolster up the litres when you can add surface area. I'm looking forward to using this board coupled with an 850S in 25 knots. I would love that setup because you'll be able to get up and then just surf hard downwind the entire way. To finish off this video, here is my little uncut downwind run at this little spot that we have. And I'm looking forward to sharing more sessions like this with you because I seem to have progressed so quickly. I really do think that you actually only need 2 good sessions with good wind on the right gear to learn to parawing. So my previous videos, that was a reflection of some mistakes that I had made in choosing what days I went out and that faulty parawing. They have fixed all of that. And now I actually think parawing is so much easier than I thought it was going to be. You just need the right conditions and it's not so bad. So that's all from this episode. If you've got anything to add, please let me know. This is a shorter video and I'm going to have some more videos, tutorial style, teaching you how to jibe, tack, this around the world thing, down loop, and a few other things. And for me, moving forward, I'm going to be working on my stowing because my stowing needs some work. So look forward to sharing that with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. This was a much shorter episode than I had planned on doing, but I've just run out of time with my Barcelona trip upcoming, and I haven't really had that many opportunities. As I said, I've had 2 sessions, but they've been 2 good sessions, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I would love to be able to now progress quickly and deliver some useful tutorials to you guys. I know there's a lot of nuance and other things that I really did want to discuss in this video, but sometimes it's just really time consuming to try and get all the footage that you need in order to be able to discuss something, and I like to have footage on something that I discuss. So sorry if this didn't answer all of your questions, but I will in the coming months. So please look out for the next videos if you're particularly interested in parawings. But fear not, if you are into downwinding and prone, there is plenty more to come. And I will see you guys in the next video.